This video is how to figure the percentage of cited material that you've used in your paper. So the first thing I do is I go find the paragraph and I number the lines in the paragraph. "16 lines total. Then I number the cited material. These are the quotations. So this first line is about a fifth, then 1, 2, 3 lines for that one. So that's 3 1/5 for that quotation. Then I come down and find the next quotation. That's about a third. So it'd be a third, a whole line, and that little bit of line over here we're not going to count. So it's 1 1/3. And then that is all there is to that one. So you add those together. 3 1/5 would be 3.2, and 1 1/3, which would be 1.3, and that adds up to 4.5. So that's 4.5. And when I divide that, I divide 4.5 divided by the total number, 16, equals 28%. So that is below the 30%, so that's good. So what you do is you count the total lines, then you count the cited lines or the quoted lines, and you take the quoted lines and divide them by the total lines. It's going to give you a percentage. It'll give you a decimal like 0.28, but that's 28%. So everything needs to be below 30%. So let's do the next one. Let's do count the total lines in the paragraph. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We won't count that little bit right there. So now let's count the cited or the quoted material. Okay, we find, starts right here. So that's probably 3/4. And then starts right here. That's probably a fifth plus 1, 1, 2, 3. And that little bit we won't count. And then we find, so that one is 3 1/5 right there. We'll come down here and count this one. That's about half, so it'll be half, 1, 2, so that's 2 1/2. And we've got more down here, so that's about a half and a whole, and probably about a fifth. So that's 1 1/2, that's 1.5. And a fifth is 0.2, so that'd be 1.7. So let's count these. 1.7 plus 2.5 plus 3.2 plus a quarter, which is 0.75. And if you add all those up, see, 3.2 plus 2.5 plus, I'll go back down, 2.5 plus 1.7 plus That's it. Equals. That's 8.2 total cited lines. So your total lines were 27. So that is 8.2 divided by 27 equals. Let's divide that. 3.30, so it equals 0.30, which also equals 30%. So that's right on the line. That's good. That paragraph has 30%, so it has to be 30% or below. You do that for each one of your paragraphs, and you will figure out what the percentage is. We can go ahead and do another one. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 all together. Now, I switch colors just to show you how what's cited. So this one starts here, so that's about a half. 1. This one starts here, that's about a half. So I got 1 and 2 halves, that equals 2 total. Keep going. Okay, we find one here. That's about a half of a line, plus about a fourth of a line. That equals 2/4 plus 1/4 is 3/4, right there. And that is it. That's not very much. That's 3/4 plus 2, 2 and 3/4, divided by the total number of line, which is 13. So 2.75 divided by 13 equals, that's 20.2, that ends up being 0.21, which equals 21%. That is a good paragraph. That's how you do your paragraphs to make sure that they're less than 30%. And you should do the second, third, fourth, and fifth paragraph, because that all should have cited material in it. Any place that there's cited material, that's what you do, is you figure it. So remember, it is the total lines. Count them up in a paragraph. Put that there. Then the cited lines, or the quoted, put here. So it is the cited divided by the quoted. And it's the smaller number divided by the larger to get their percentages. It'll give you a decimal, and that will equal the percent. Do that for each one. The cited material divided by the total lines in the paragraph. And find your percentage for each paragraph. And make sure your paragraphs are below 30%. Hope this helps.